Alright, welcome back to Project Zomboid Build 42 multiplayer on Drunk on Life server. We had an accident when I finished last night. I just happened to not pay attention when I was logging off, and I never actually fully logged off the game. So when I woke up and got done with my chores this morning, I noticed that the game was still on, and my character had died of starvation. So, I'm thinking of trying here a police officer. And the police officer this time, he has +3 aiming, +2 reloading, and 1 to nimble. Hello there, Mom. So we grabbed a whole bunch of different skills, and we're going to give it a try as a police officer. And pick solo. Police deputy long sleeve shirt. Pants. And deputy hat. Hey there, Mario. Thanks for stopping back in. We're gonna go as a police officer today. We'll see how we do. After our unfortunate mistake last night, I'll be double checking to make sure I've fully shut the game down from now on. It's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Day 1, yes. So, is the game gonna crash on me, or is it just paused? Okay, slow glitch. Apparently, here's where I am. Okay, we'll attach the weapon, vest, cup, choker. It's fun putting everything back on. Okay, and the rest of it there, just toss into our bag and figure out. Throw the machete there. I guess he should read those books right away and then start reloading his magazines. He did. Lots of reading. It's fundamental. So unfortunately, that's where he has to start. Okay, we'll sit down here. Oh. Okay, aiming 2. Reloading 2, so read. Maintenance, he's gonna need to read. And long blade. And those are really the 4 main ones he's gonna have to read before he goes out and starts fighting. Yep, he took fast reader, but that doesn't mean it's fast. Which is kind of a bummer. So, how was everybody's day today? Everybody get everything done they wanted to? Oh, Mom said she went out with her friend to Outback Steakhouse for lunch. I'm sure that was delicious. Hey, Mr. Fred, how are you? How's Fred doing tonight? How do you like the, Don's server with Big Cat and people? Yeah, it might have been Kool-Aid Day. Let's see. I see Catwalker is out, but everybody else is not on right now. Yeah, last night when I finished my stream, I didn't pay attention. Apparently I did not shut off the game. And so I woke up and did some choring and stuff, and then I went to my computer and found I was dead. Apparently I starved to death. It's great, very long-term planning as there is no respawn. Yep, so there's no respawn as in like when you die your safe house is gone and everything. Or can you not even do safe houses? No loot respawn? Okay, so that's gonna, as the server carries on, it's gonna get tougher and tougher. And the gas will run out. Yep. It's definitely more realistic. A little more hardcore. And it has a handful of mods in it, I know. Tougher, or you get ready. I have some animals and stuff. You got animals going? Good. That's a good thing to have right away. You want to get them, especially in a long-term server. Want that food sustainability if there's no respawn. Good mods, mostly horses and the like, so they got the horse mod. Very nice. You know, you can make glue and IKEA meatballs. But you can't ride them yet as far as I know in multiplayer. Like that was one thing they were still working on if I remember correctly. Yeah, for when you run out of gas. If horse mods actually allows you to ride it right now in multiplayer, I don't believe it does. The saddles though shouldn't be long. Yeah, the saddles are in the mod horse mod pack, but I think they were having issues with getting them to be able to be rideable in multiplayer, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. It's like a crew of 7 people making that mod. And the connection is really smooth, that's good. Yeah, I got really nice low ping. I tried a little test to see. Kiwi has his own server. He turned it back on just to see. And I was like 220 ping. I guess another person was around 180 ping, so it's kinda high. It's gonna be nice and low for Kiwi because it's his server in his house in New Zealand. No crashes, almost no lag. Wonderful. That's nice. Oh yeah, the barbarian set up his server. No, he just did a vanilla. He didn't do any setup on it at all. It was just to test out ping, what it was gonna be like. So it's not even gonna be an active server or anything. He was just doing a test, see what we'd see, and so we may, possibly run our own server like that through him, or we may rent and host a server, which would probably be like an East Coast server, would probably be the best for most people's ping. Of course, with Kiwi in New Zealand, he's the tough one. But we'd like to make a server more designed around, streamers. We'll probably have yeah, Leggy AF. Hey John. Shame. No upvote until I got here. Shame, shame, shame as the bell rings. Yeah. So how's John doing tonight? You missed our Death Stranding stream. It was a pretty fun one, pretty action-packed. Almost died a couple of times, but I didn't. You didn't get much sleep today either? Yeah, I'm sorry you're stuck at the sweatshop. They forcing you to do work and stuff. I'm glad to have missed a death. I mean, I'm glad you didn't die. Yes, thank you, thank you. Just admit, you rat poisoned your cultists. Oh yeah, that's what happened. I actually found, was outside between Ekron and Riverside, depending on the route you take, but there's this place out there, that is like a Jonestown. Yep, new character. Last night when I finished my stream, I shut my streaming software down, but apparently I never shut my game down. And so I woke up this morning to see that he died of either dehydration or starvation. Like, what the heck? Glad you got your mana potions. Yep. Yep, it was just... I guess I was too tired last night when I shut stuff down and I didn't pay attention that I didn't shut down the game. I was like, wait, why is my... When I went to go to Steam, I saw my game is already running. What? And I clicked on the game, and then there I saw myself lying there dead on the floor. Like, oh, no. Oh, you're gonna do the tunnel to the sanatorium? That's a nice spooky little tunnel to go down. And I remember the first time I did it, there was, a good handful of zombies down in the tunnels, but when I popped up the other side into the sanatorium, I didn't know where I was popping up at. And oh my lord, was there a lot of zombies there. Yep. Remind me to, do what needs to be done to C-3PO and shut him down. Yeah, look at that. 161. That stupid flippin' thing. Just set a sleep mode on your computer. Well, a sleep doesn't really shut down the game though, does it? You gotta have to log off and close the game off. I don't know. That's something that I never really do, and I don't think I'll do again. Oh, really? Okay, I see how yours is kind of set to do it. Okay. I wanted to read 4 books. Aiming, Reloading, Long Blade, and Maintenance. But of course, I was reading Aiming, and I was like, well, it looks like we're done. Why aren't we done? Because it's a build 42 bug where it stopped at 161 pages, but it kept on making it look like he was reading. Yeah, recovery journal would be nice. I recommended instead of the recovery journal the save skills to watch mod, but Don, Jinho, whatever, he took some of my advice, but not all of it. I went and I did the initial play testing, gave him like basically every server setting and how I'd like it to see it adjusted, gave a whole list of mods that I'd recommend, and then I waited on Big Cat to also play test and do the same thing, and he never did. I was like, okay. And then he left the group chat between me and Don and him that he created. I was like, okay, so I guess he doesn't want to do the server anymore. Like, what the heck? Oh, I don't know. Well, it's to give him so he's gonna level up faster at it, because he's gonna use a bunch of guns. Yeah, well, he said I did a bunch of the early play tests on it. And being that Big Cat was the one that kind of set it up, I thought he would put more input into it, but no. Oh, it is what it is. But I'm still on this server for this server run. I wasn't gonna just stop it midway through to do a different server, so when this server wipes, I'll probably look at something else, because I'm not gonna do this reading speed at where he has it again. I just can't.
What happened?
What happened?
I found your body on the floor. What happened?
When I shut off my stream last night, I never shut down the game, apparently.
Damn.
Yeah, so I woke up, you know, did some stuff around the house, and then I went to my computer. I was like, wait, the game is still... I never shut the game down, and I clicked on it, you know, thinking I'd be at the main menu screen. Nope, I was there laying dead on the floor. Like, oh god.
Well, we saw the notification in the game chat about about 1 AM my time. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't realize it's still on. I came home and found your body on the floor.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was still on either.
One of our other guys did the same thing. He fell asleep and he passed out. And yeah, same thing happened. We ended up like building a box around him and shit. It was kind of funny. But this was like about a year ago. He swears he logged out though, so I don't know. Maybe that was...
Yep, I thought I logged out, but I must not have. You know, guess I was a little too tired and not paying attention. Probably it was one thing I did was, you know, I was shutting everything down. I went to take the dog out and I probably just missed a step and I didn't pay attention. And then when I came back in, you know, the computer went into its rest mode where it's a black screen and, you know, like it shut down kind of thing, where I just have to, you know, move the mouse to get it to wake up. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. Turned on a little bit of YouTube and laid down and
shit.
Yeah, didn't look at the computer again until today. It's like,
damn.
Well, lesson learned.
I never let my computers sleep, because otherwise I do the same thing. I walk away thinking they're turned off. Damn it. I turned that off, so now they're always running, but I'm sitting here anyway, so...
Yeah. Yep. If only you could have made it back to base and, like, force-fed me like I was, one of the farm animals.
There's also, like, 7 whiskey and water gas cans over there on the floor. Figured I'd do something with a whiskey.
Yeah, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that way we've got, like, stuff to have on the go.
Yeah. I took a police officer this time, so...
Hence the hat.
Yep, nimble, reloading, and aiming. So I'm reading reloading and aiming, I figure we got the guns, I'm just gonna go crazy with guns.
Dude, hard. I filled a military bag with 12 gauge. I'm gonna go nutty with the tactical, and there's like 30 plus cartons of 5.56. They are sort of scattered in the boxes down there, but they're down there.
Yep, that's what I get to do after this, is start reloading magazines.
Nice. The army surplus in Louisville, the northwest one, completely packed. Completely.
Nice.
It had metal barricades over the windows.
Really?
I had to sit in the back alleyway for like 2 in-game days, just packing boxes into cartons so I could bring it back home. It was way too much.
Awesome.
Then I lost the trailer by the mall.
Ha! I heard something like a trailer went through the earth.
Yep.
In DayZ, you can feed others.
But even the mall, the Grand Ohio Mall, that gun store was loaded as well.
Oh yeah, in the back room there.
2 trailer loads, 2 full trailer loads of ammo were brought back this morning.
Wow.
Yeah. And now we've added 357 to the list for Chris.
Oh yeah, he's using like the revolver or the Magnum or whatever.
I think he's using a rifle that takes that. I'm not sure which one that is, but he built that bar that's in the northwest of our compound.
Yeah, I saw. I've been going over and looking at that. I had looked at it last night. Showed people what has been going on our property. I was like, Chris has been doing a really cool job with his little building there.
I didn't even know whose it was. I just logged in. Was it yesterday or the day before? I went, what the we've got a bar? Yes! I did a donation of whiskey.
That's very sweet of you. Did you go to the distillery then? Down from our old base? Yeah.
Well, I figured I'd start the looting of Louisville up in that corner, and I'm like, you know what? We'll start with, hey, distillery. Booze! I'm just wondering what else we might need, though.
I don't know if we really need anything. Maybe, just to go and have fun and use all of our stuff. Wait for the server wipe to happen.
That's why I've got a mill bag of 12 gauge.
So, yeah, I didn't look at your server today, but yeah, yesterday when I looked at it, yeah, I'm seeing around 220, so it's basically what you have for this server.
Yeah. The problem is once I think you start adding mods, upping zombie numbers, the ping, and the effect gets worse, I think. So I figured vanilla default settings, baseline, that way we got a good understanding of what it's like on its minimal changes,
Yeah.
I think Snowbeetle played a little bit. He said that the play was fine, but I think he was, 160 or something ping? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I only played it for a couple of minutes, and it didn't seem bad at one, but still, 220 ping, that's 2.25 seconds, or 2 and, a fifth.
Is that how that works? I thought it was like milliseconds.
Yeah.
So it's 1/4 of a second.
Oh.
Huh?
Isn't there 100 milliseconds in a second?
I have no idea, dude.
And so 225 would be like, 2.25 seconds.
I hear the word mil and I think million, so...
Yeah. Like a millipede.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I think was it Snowbeetle or to my stream anyway, the lag, the ping only seems to matter when there are other players nearby that don't have the same ping. that's when things start to get really interesting.
Oh.
Because the game can't decide between my ping and your ping where to put those zombies. So on my screen, I see them in one spot, and your screen, they're in a different spot. Like, you know, when we're racing next to each other. Your screen, you're in front of me. My screen, I'm in front of you. But really, it's something different entirely.
Okay, milliseconds do go to 1,000, apparently. Yep,
so.
So
yeah,
so
like
it's still a quarter
second.
of a second, which isn't really that large.
Doesn't seem so, but...
Yep, but it does matter.
Yeah.
It matters a hell of a lot more in like a first-person shooter like Call of Duty or something, probably, but...
Yeah, but like, you know, there's a reason I use long, blunt weapons in this game. Or long weapons in general. I don't let them get that close. At least I try not to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably best when you have a quarter-second delay to definitely have that distance.
Yeah, so what's your plan for the day? What are you gonna go do? What you got any plan or?
As soon as I get done reading, I wanted to load up magazines and then just go somewhere and shoot stuff. Maybe go to the somewhere, maybe Irvington, it's close by, and just start
Cool.
shooting everything in town.
Okay, because that was also my plan. Yes.
Awesome.
Because I'm thinking we've got late stage loot respawn has happened. It has definitely occurred. So some of those houses might be now late game loot stage, you know, like survivor homes or the gun store or whatever, you know?
Yep, but survivor homes, when they respawn as normal homes. They don't respawn as survivor homes the second time.
No, I mean, there might be new ones.
Oh, new ones? Oh.
Yeah. Because we've had late game loot stage respawn, right? Late stage game. What? I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know that survivor houses would just start appearing as new again. Or like brand new survivor homes.
Well, I think like a home that wasn't one all of a sudden is one. Maybe. I don't know. I found a bunch yesterday. Like the military, the apartments at Marchridge, half of that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, except there was nothing really in it. It was a waste of my damn time.
That's a bummer.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go and start doing a little reloading.
Cool. I'm gonna go wash myself and get ready for stream.
I gotta dump off some stuff, I'm heavy.
Apologies.
I can drop to the ground. All that can drop at the moment. And all of those. Get a bunch of our M16 magazines ready. Okay, so I'm 16. Puppy's fallen into a dream. Or I'm 16. Okay. .556 ammo. .556 cartons. Might as well just sit right here and do it. "15 minutes to midnight." Alright. I think it'll be easy if I just do one of those boxes at a time. Might need to read reloading 2 right away. I'm reloading 3. Yep.
Oops.
Alright. the reading glasses too.
Generator at 35%. Do you have your torch on?
My torch on?
Yes.
No, but I can turn it on.
It's the generator's at 35% fuel. Thank you. I'll go put it. I'll go do it now.
All right. I'm having a midnight steak, white rice, and cheesy broccoli. Mmm. Mom had ice cream. Yeah. Midnight steak does sound delicious. So does the cheesy broccoli. Now, I like white rice, but I usually, you know, have like a stir fry or something with it. You should drink from that toilet.
No, I can't fill a partially full gasoline can there.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. There's no transfer liquid option, so... Very odd. Wonder if they actually expected us to do that. Like, come on, they should have, right? Of course we're gonna have a fuel dispensing toilet. Oh,
hello.
Hey there, Cat. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How's it going? Hi, Kiwi.
Oh,
hello.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Just spent the last 3-4 IRL hours sorting out loot from yesterday.
Oh, I just cut a pathway to the train tracks from outside of our gate. That little brown area goes up to the pond and then straight to the train tracks. I just cut it all up through for us, so we have a shortcut now.
Show me.
Oh, we had a shortcut right there. I think Conti or Mr. Chris did that like a week ago.
Bro, have you seen the bar? It's got bright lights.
I didn't see anything marked, so I just cut up straight through right to the lake, to the pond, and then to the other pond.
Yeah, this would be to the right of those ponds.
Yeah, I didn't see anything cut or anything, so I widened it all up, and then I dug furrows to make sure it's all marked all the way through like a highway.
Very nice.
And then we don't have to go clearing over in that area down the end of our road anymore.
I think Nad actually built one too, didn't he? How many driveways have we got?
Maybe it was Nad, but I know right when you leave our gate, it's like the first clearing that's there. If you take a right away, basically, you know, just 100 yards or less out of the gate, there's a road that goes right up to the highway that was made.
Okay, because I looked, I didn't see anything, so I just cut something fresh straight through.
Yep.
Well,
you should
now
probably
we have multiple routes.
Yep. You should probably grab one of those dumpsters laying in the yard here and bring it up over there so you can throw a lot of that stuff away, so we don't get lag.
Oh yeah, the leftover cuttings. Yeah.
Yep, all the splinters and twigs and stuff.
Yeah, when it's daytime again, I'll go run up through, pick up a bunch of it.
Awesome. There's also gas cans of whiskey and water upstairs. If you need to go on a travel, you can take that with you. It should help with food. Not much, but and panic. No, panic. It's panic, right? Panic. Yeah.
Yeah, the whiskey is for the panic. The milk would be for the food.
Because I'm not stupid enough to go into hordes like you guys are.
Hey, I'm still alive.
Hey, I would be if I didn't make that bonehead mistake last night.
I saw that. You actually died.
Yep,
I find his body in the library.
Yeah, I either starved to death or I died of dehydration. I don't know. I forgot to turn the game off. I shut my stream down, but I didn't turn the game off apparently.
I thought we got booted if we were AFK.
Yeah, apparently not because
I like the red trailer you got there. That's nice.
Which red trailer? I mean, I bought another one home last night. Did it end up underground? Oh, no, there it is. I see it. Yeah.
Ah!
Jeez, cat, what the hell?
yeah. We have beef, shrimp, and chicken. Like and pork. How much? Kind of mix them up all throughout the week, so we kind of eat all the different animals. At least probably twice a week with beef, twice a week with pork, twice a week with chicken, and usually one day with like a seafood.
Someone's gonna have to drive me up there so I can drive them back, but I don't know if I want to do that today. I went from here to Louisville
5 minutes.
6 times in the last 3 days.
Are you looking for any electronics?
I have no clue how many game days it was to die.
Not at the moment. Oh, also, if you want to build your electronic skill, install the TV and the radio and then dismantle it. Dismantle it while it's installed.
Oh, you don't... They said you don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, no, you do. I tested it yesterday. You definitely do.
Really? Because they said they fixed that in previous patch, like 2 patches ago.
Well, then they broke. Like, okay, so last night, a ValueTech television, it was 6.4. If I broke it down in my hand, it gave me 13 or 15 if I broke it down installed. That behind the surplus shop.
I've been doing local farm runs and just grabbing all the electronics and throwing them into the crates there.
Perfect, because Nad wants the electronics. 1 to fix generators and 2 so he can make pipe bombs.
I think he's got them. I think we got it now. Maybe? I mean, I found like blacksmithing 5 last night. You know, down the road from us at Irvington, there's just before you drive into the main thing, there's a library bus. And that bus has had electric 2 in it the entire game.
Yeah. And I went and I looked at that bus, that little mobile library, like, you know, days and days before he said we didn't have electric 2, so I left it in there because I thought we had it.
Nice. I just came across it randomly and went, yep, I'm taking it. Like,
yeah, I know, I saw you grab it.
Just over 2 minutes, boys.
Yep. But yeah, I was watching when you looked in that book or in the bus there and you started laughing.
Oh, hell yeah, I did. Having a right little chuckle to myself because it's so close to home. It was just down the road.
Yep, 2 minutes.
Tater chips.
Yum. Alright, less than a minute and a half.
Yep. Get ready to log out.
Oh, hey, and when you get a chance, can you fix my jacket?
Nope. I can't anymore.
He died.
Oh,
I died.
That's right. Oh, no. I should have asked you yesterday when I was first thinking about it.
There might be one up here, but I'm not sure.
Yep, so... But you're gonna want to log... You're gonna want to log out now. Alright, we're at our very short intermission. We'll be on soon. Alright, cool. Reaper. We're just at the intermission waiting for the server to reset. Oh. Getting Kiwi set up. Cool, cool. How much does it cost to get a server set up? Depends on how, which server hosting service you use and stuff. The little bit of research I've done so far, which I would do much more, but I saw the prices range from like low end $20 a month to high end about $60 a month. So I figure probably for a server to run like 25 people on it, which would probably be, I think, large enough for a server or for a world to have, would probably be, somewhere in the middle of that, like maybe $40 a month. And now that I'm working again, I might be able to swing that. Just got home. It's 1 p.m. there. Well, that's a beautiful time of day. It's midnight here. You were thinking about trying it for a few special events. Yep. And there's some servers I think are like, they specialize in Zomboid, like doing Zomboid servers, some hosters. So I have to look into it a little bit more before I make a decision on if I'm going to rent a server. And maybe, it'd be a few of us streamers rent it, and like we kind of split the difference between us, or yeah, there is the broccoli one. I think is it ambiguous amphibian or one of those guys? I think they sponsor that one, or they get sponsored by that broccoli something hoster. But if we get like 4 to 6 different streamers all on a server, and the server's more designed for streamers where there's going to be a few things that are better for the viewer. Makes it better for, you know, streaming the content. And then we can decide with that, you know, how many people each streamer can bring in. So maybe you know, we'd all have our own factions, and maybe we'd even do faction wars or something. Well, there's a lot of ideas floating around right now between us. Special mod one where we all go Rambo. Let's see if we're back in. We probably should be. Oh, could have the admin just spawn a ton of guns and everything, and you just go Rambo. Weird. Oh yeah, let's say we had 5 different streamers and they all brought in 4 of their guests. You know, that'd be 20 people on the server. So it'd be I think decent size. Always expanded if there was more that wanted to be on it, but thing is, the world is only so big as well. Okay. Drop that. Yeah, we're gonna be going Rambo tonight. I'm blowing up the magazines now. With reloading going up, I'll be able to reload a lot faster. It'll be very nice. Yeah, 3,000 is gonna take a while to get to level 6, so probably won't get to level 6 with these magazines, we'll see. It's gonna be fun blowing through about 100 magazines of M16. I'm gonna have to take probably 3 M16s with me that are brand new, because they're gonna get worn out. And then shotguns. I'm gonna probably bring shotguns as well. And pipe bombs. Right. These ones away, open up some more boxes. I wish there was just a reload all button. There's a mod for that, but a lot of button clicks. Okay, that's 20 more magazines. Plus a few, because some of them aren't completely empty. $15, 15, 17, 18, 20, I'm gonna say 22 magazines, but the count I kinda roughly did as I was seeing some of the partial magazines. Oh yeah. And yeah, I'm confused on Lou. Is Lou dead? Did it get jumped from Fragile? What happened in Death Stranding there? So I'm sure the story is going to reveal itself over time, but right now it's like, what the hell happened? It is a pretty interesting story so far. We'll even put a couple shells into the 23rd magazine. Yeah, but where is Lou? That's a good question where she is. You know? Oh. But like Kojima, he makes some very weird games with some crazy storylines, so, you know, I'm sure it'll be a neat twist or something later. Why is there a bunch of gas cans in the kitchen? Cat, those gas cans Kiwi was telling you, they're filled with whiskey and water and stuff to take on the road with you, so you don't get panicked. So you fill your water bottles with those. That's what he was talking about. They use the gas cans because they hold 10 liters. So that's 10 water bottles worth. I've 8 into the next magazine. The Black Angel Oil Cat and Mini Puppet. Man, yep, weird stuff in that game, but a lot of fun, yes. Weird stuff indeed. Put those away. Okay, now we get to open up some more. Oh, that's enough for 8 magazines. A carton is 8 magazines worth. Yeah, I think the black oil cat's cute looking. I like that black oil cat. Or a tar cat. I guess they call it tar. With wings, yes. With wings. A 24 plus 2, 3. Ten. 20. 25. We might actually hit level 6 reloading. Holy crap. Yeah, they are pretty cool wings. Yeah, I'm gonna make them all up because I'm hoping to use them all tonight. Well, it's like 96 magazines or something, close to 100 magazines. Then I think I want to go and start in the morning at the location I'm going to start shooting at, so I have all day of daylight to do it, so we start shooting at like 5:30 in the morning. I think I'll take like my fire truck into town, or find a, well, I could find a broke down ambulance or something and just, you know, turn the sirens on just to pull all the zombies in. Oh, I'll probably bring bombs with me too, yeah. Bombs, M16, and shotgun. What I plan on using tonight. It's just a lot of setup. What? 2750, yeah, he may even possibly hit it on the last magazine. 2777, that's where he gets. This magazine's done. 2875. Oh yeah. goes. Now, what does he get a magazine? 15. Oh yeah. That's really bad. "28 magazines to go." Eight, 16, 24. Okay. There we go. That should be enough cartons to finish off. Yeah, sorry, good slow process, but that just means more time for us to chat about stuff. Like, what we wanna do next for a possible, after this server wipe, like what would be the next fun type of thing to do. Well, there's Louisville. We've done a few runs there. This one's a neat area as well. But there's always different base houses we could possibly go to. And if we do our own server, we may be able to, you know, even use places like commercial buildings and stuff as our safe houses. We'll know everybody that's in the server, and everybody would most likely be cool, so we wouldn't worry about even having to lock it down as a safe house, because no one would everybody would be proper. They wouldn't mess with stuff. Yep, and I saw Clay. He laughed at my short for the Project Zomboid bug where you got naked. Well, you know, down to his skivvies. The healing mod as the resident minister. You wanna be one of those that can just lay hands and heal people? the other thing as admin, you could do supply drops and put it somewhere on the map, and then make an announcement that, you know, the supply drop has dropped, and whoever get there first gets all the loot, can, you know, get all the loot. But could even set that up for like towards server wipes. You'd start wars, you know, faction wars between everybody, so everybody gets to use their ammo and stuff. You know, the only time PvP really happens maybe the last few days of a server. Hey there, John. Yep, there can be some crazy fights with that. And yeah, Brolo and what is it, Keza stuff, they have some pretty neat content. They do some more role-playing type servers, and some of those people in those servers really get into the role-playing. Kiwi's already made it to Irvington. I hope he doesn't kill everybody before I get a chance to get there. Otherwise I'll have to pick a different city. Maybe I'll go to March Ridge then and kill everybody there. A lot of mods in the Skyrim. Yeah, I've never played modded Skyrim, only vanilla. But I really love vanilla Skyrim. It was a great game. But it's so, you know, being a Todd Howard masterpiece, it's so broken. You can do so many broken builds in the game. Awesome. Glad Kiwi is pulling up a good challenge for himself. Yeah. Yeah, and like The Witcher, I haven't done The Witcher with any mods yet, but I bet that could be really cool too. There's so many great modders out there that really do something amazing to the games. Oh yeah, being on PS3, it's just vanilla for you. Yep. Well, I think you can jailbreak a PS3. But I'd never attempt it because I wouldn't want to break my console. Then it just becomes a brick. Took you 3 tries to find one that works, and you're not risking it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, modding and jailbreaking those old consoles, you were like able to, you basically kind of turned it into a Linux or something. You could pretty much do whatever you wanted with it. And then you can use the ROMs and emulators, and you were able to play like Nintendo and Xbox games and stuff on it too. But unless, it's all with a risk, because if you completely brick it out, can you even get it to turn back on enough to be able to, bring it back to factory? And if you sent it to Sony and they saw what you did to it, they probably wouldn't fix it for you. It takes so long to read, but the multiplayer for it is unfortunately very necessary. Like I've went and taken an old, like an old droid. When I got a new droid, I took the old one and I've jailbroken a couple of them, and it was neat what you could do with it then. And one of my buddies up in Wisconsin, he has a handful of emulators where he has like pretty much every single old school game up to Xbox and PlayStation 2. Pretty sure he has some newer ones than that too, but I know he got all more of the older retro stuff. I could see maybe trying to get those. I'd like to play a lot of them again. Level 136. Lord. Doing a reclaimed godhood roleplay. Yeah, did you do the thing where you go and you drink the potions and then go into the crafting of the item to throw the boosts on the rings and stuff to make them so they have like 1 million damage plus or something on them, or 1 million plus health regen, or it's basically you're invincible. Turn it to God mode with some of those. It's amazing what Todd Howard allowed. Become One Punch Man. Don't do the restoration loop too cheesy even for you. Yeah, I did it once and I was like, okay, that's kind of fun, but now the game is just kind of boring, so I want it to have at least some challenge to it. You can't just be invincible and just, if anybody shoots a bow at you, they immediately kill themselves because of the thorn damage. Like, what's the point of this except for just to say that you could do it? But then there's like a lot of ways to, like, where is it, up in the north? I can't remember the town now, but there is a trader and their box is kind of just outside of town, but it's hidden underneath like the earth, and if you go to this one spot, kneel down, you can just loot his box of all the stuff that he'd normally sell you. There's ways to jump through the wall and kind of fall off of the map and below the map, and then you can just loot boxes from below. And that you're not supposed to ever be able to get a hold of. He made a wooden sword that could one-hit a dragon, found out that Marak can glitch if you hit him too hard. Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched the Spiffing Brit do it once, and he was doing the restoration mod to the point where it actually overwent the bit count, and so he basically blue screened his game and had to revert to an older save to then do the restoration mod, but not so hard as to, you know, run out of digits. It's quite crazy. And he did it too with where he made a wooden spoon like that powerful where it'd kill everything in one hit. Yep. Yeah, we did the share play across the PS4 a lot. A lot of fun games we played on that. A lot of games she probably doesn't even remember we played. We did a lot of games that I never even would have thought of playing, like Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain, a lot of those types of games. I never really thought about playing them, but since they were more story-based games, I picked them up so I could play them with Mom, so she could watch more like a video game movie where there was a lot of choices that she could help participate in, and so it was a lot of fun. Yeah, the Spiffin Brit is a lot of fun to watch. He's quite entertaining how well he can break a game. It's Chris. Chris does fuck. Yeah, it was amazing. The GoldenEye, I played that game so much I became almost a god at that game. Where, you know, of course it was too hard not to cheat at that game because, like, you know, I'm looking at my screen, but the other 3 players are also on the screen. So, and I knew the maps inside and out like the back of my head. Like in a quarter of a second, I knew where they were on the map and how to get around and sneak behind them and just plug them in the back of the head. And so I had a very high KDR. You're gonna fix up your daily driver and put it up for sale. Should be able to make enough to pay for a new used PC and fix up your Ranger. Yeah. Yeah. The Spiffin Brit is quite amazing at breaking games, and he's done some Zomboid stuff too with other players, and those were fun to watch also. But yeah, he's good at finding every loophole. It's like, oh, there's always this type of thing when you go into like a player or go into a trader workshop and you click on the trader to buy the item, but you also hit the menu button at the same time. It pulls up like both menus at the same time, and if you then after that you can basically just keep buying the item and it doesn't cost you any money. And like, he finds those like little breaks where, you know, the game code don't know how to handle such an action. it thinks you're in a different screen, so it allows the other thing to just happen without triggering its responses. It's usually a good laugh. He has fun little memes that he throws in there for it too. Yeah, the items for nothing and sell them back for gold. I like that one. Yeah, and he does that a lot in like Bannerlord. He was doing that recently, where he completely breaks the economy. He's like, I will never have to actually do a fight. I will just buy every kingdom, and I'll be using their own stuff to buy their own places. It's hilarious. .41 with an inch or two on the ground. Yeah, my wife, her sister, lives out in Iowa, and she was saying it hit 90 degrees today, where she is in Iowa. Like, holy crap, no way. We didn't even get that hot down here. And they had, like, just a couple weeks ago, like, a major blizzard go through there. Or maybe a week ago, not even. Major temperature swing. He's getting there. There it is. Alright, drop that book down and get back to reloading. Open another carton. Hit the 50s before your birthday, everything melting, and then you got the other storm. Yeah. Been kinda crazy with the winter storms, but, you know, I know in Wisconsin, we usually set it, the last snowstorm will be, you know, right about Easter time. That's usually, you know, even if that Easter was in April, we'd still get a snowstorm. Of course, usually that one only lasted on the ground like a day or two, but still. Yeah, Downstar, Solitude and Markoth, yeah, that's where they are. The trader chests that you can reach below the earth. You'd think they would have put those, you know, like in a Todd Howard would have been like, no, you can't put them there. You know, when a character walks up to that one spot on the map, they can actually, you know, technically, you know, reach said chest. That'll be game breaking. But no, it's Todd Howard. He was like, no, leave it in. My games are not good unless they have a lot of jank in them. Yeah, I thought we saw it was 83, but 85, 83, same difference. That's 20 and 145, so that's 24 magazines. Yeah, much better. It's like over 100 per mag. One on the right one and the one in the college. Merchant chest at the college is almost impossible to get to without falling. Yeah, you have to kind of jump through the walls to go into the abyss, but then jump on all the different like underground platforms that really shouldn't be there either. They were just left over from the skeleton of the world creation. Which, you know, the game would run so much smoother if those items underneath didn't exist. It's more assets that don't need to be there. They're being loaded in even though they're not there. And they're not supposed to be accessible. Shoddy programming. Yeah, I remember getting that one too. You had to make some jumps and stuff once you're in the abyss, and then to get out of the abyss was another challenge too. I played around with it a lot. I did a handful of playthroughs, and so I had to see everything I could do with the game. But I find it fun to break the game, but my first playthrough I always try and do it proper and how they meant you to play the game, and then after that I'll just have fun. You have whirlwind sprint, you can just shout your way out. Okay. But can't you also just fast travel out of there too? Just fast travel back to right one run or something? Not the one at the college, technically you're inside. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, and so fast travel isn't available right there. That's correct. Son of a biscuit. Okay, got 3 magazines left. Let's just see. I have any more magazines? My gun box is over here, right? It's an M16 mag. Oh, no, but got a bunch of 12 gauge. Okay. Now I need to go up to our gun room. Okay. On a couple of those. Shells bandolier. Shells bandolier. You take that one. Take one. You drop it to the ground. Take that one. Three of them. Next ending, be right back. Alrighty. Now I can grab it, and here. Where did all of the... It's not in those. Ah, here we go. That can go on an M16. That can go on an M16. So can this. Hello, Dr. Nix. I want a recoil pad. Okay. I got some more of that downstairs to upgrade. Okay, I'm back. Dr. Nix raid. Welcome in, Dr. Nix and friends. Or just getting all prepped up to head out and play with a lot of guns. Okay, let's see. Is this one? Yep. Recoil pads. An 8x scope. Recoil pads go on the M16 as well. Yes. Let's see if I have any more of them. Okay, take shotgun shells and see blah blah blah. Big sending, be right back. Think I'm finally gonna buy Skyrim next sale for them lovers, lab mods. That's why I bought Resident Evil 2. Nice. Good mod then. See that, Vicky? An M16. Hi, Dr. Nick and crew, says Ma. His name's John Craven, and he's back like a vertebrae. Saw your comment earlier about Han and Kiwi going Rambo. I was gonna comment as long as they don't go commando. Ha! How are you tonight? It's been a pretty good night for me. Hope it's been good for you. Yes, for me it has. I hope everybody's been having a wonderful night. Yep, we need the pipe bombs. Flashlight. Okay, let's start loading up the van. Shotgun shells in the back here, and into this seat here. Okay, let's upgrade with the red dot. Upgrade with the recoil pad. Scope. Recoil. They haven't messed with mods for those games yet. Yeah, I haven't messed with mods for Skyrim yet, but I bet mods are a lot of fun with it. The game was a lot of fun in vanilla. Okay, we got those set up. See, our tactical shotgun has ammo straps. Oh yeah, that's something I need to check on the other ones upstairs. M16s are ready. We'll pop them up there. Get the other ones out that are worn out. That has a red dot. Good. That one's worn out. Have to do something I hate doing tonight so I can do something I hate doing tomorrow. Go to bed early so I can go to your dad's. Oh. Well, I hope that it ends up being a good day even though you hate doing it. Yeah, 3 hours can stink. Then you're kind of just always feeling tired, but not, you know, tired enough all day long. No, probably more like a Somali pirate. I think I saw those shotguns over here. Yeah. Red dots. Ammo straps. Okay. So those out. Want the ammo straps. And that one go. I should probably remove the recoil pad, put it on the shotgun. Okay, let's see. What do these have on it? Recoil pad. Let's remove that recoil pad. I need another one of those. You have a recoil pad. I'll grab that one. Okay. JS2000, go back. I got 3 recoil pads. Oh, can these not get the... Okay, they don't get recoil pads, I get it. Guess these go back in there then. What can go on the shotgun? Saw the red dot sight. Okay, so a tactical rifle. Rifle, I don't see for the shotgun the 2x scope. That shotgun only has the red dot as a possibility. Okay. See if there's any more red dots anywhere. Probably have to pull it off of other guns. Eventually forget about burning eyes. Treats me like he always treated me. Like a pile of poop. That stinks. Okay, let's look at those other guns. There's probably red dots on these. Not in that one. Okay, you have a red dot, remove that. You have a red dot. Okay. Back, because I don't want you anymore. Getting very little sleep is worse than staying up without sleep. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Sometimes I find it just better to stay awake when I have that bout of insomnia, which we'll just do those two. Just to have the good stuff on them. Right. Won't stay very long, pretty much just got to do what I need to do and leave. Hour and a half drive each way sucks. Yeah. Yeah, that drive does suck. Door exploded the last time you had a frost heave. It was a cheap mobile home door, and when the door frame shifted, it turned to toothpicks. Ooh. Eek. Oh, I need 120. Okay. I've got a wicker door thing now, but it doesn't even slow down the noise. Eek. Slept in your car. I don't even have a wall on my room, John. Whoa. Crazy. I don't know how that works. Okay. That's all the M16 magazines are ready to go. Grab an extra carton. It's up there with the M16. Bullets bandolier. Right, now what do we have for shotgun in here? Besides the shotgun we're gonna place in the seat. I think we need to grab a carton or two of shotgun shells. I should have emptied my inventory out a little more. And then let's maybe grab a couple extra pipe bombs. Gift. New door is a good gift, I guess. Well, especially if you don't have a door. Okay. Now it's at that time of night where I don't want to start the mission. I want to start in the morning. We'll do some pipe bombs in. Come to the discovery that your mom literally sees you as, oh man. Reminisce. Yep. Yeah, it's just a big no. Not gonna happen. Care if I'm the same blood. I'm not playing that game. Tough times. Bullshittery. Oh, their door is still at their old place? Well, you gotta fix your car to be able to get it then. So the weather has to get better. Never easy. Wish y'all lived by me so I could help you out with things. Aw, Mom, you're so sweet. And she probably would too. tough old bastard you are today. Take 3 with us there. We are Gen Xers. It's just Tuesday for us. Oh shit, it's Tuesday? I thought it was Saturday. But yep. You know, I held the flashlight for my dad. You think you can do worse? I had all the tongue lashings. Whatever you say don't matter. I wish you lived closer to me so you can suffer in the cold and snow too. Aw, that's so sweet of you, cat. My wife would probably enjoy it. Me, not so much. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that movie once quite a while back. But I played Street Fighter 2 a lot. And I've been seeing on the YouTubes, I think there's another Street Fighter coming out, and is it John Cena is gonna be like Guile? John Cena. I saw a meme where it was like the Xena action figure, but it was John Cena, where it was like AI, they mixed the two together. It was quite hilarious. I called going poop taking a John Cena. Told my uncle that I was going to build myself a cabin at the old homestead. That's when he offered to pay for the materials to fix my room. Ha! He's like, I go hunting there. That's why I get away. Oh, yep, that's not gonna fit anymore. Okay. Shell's bandolier, where that? I should not be so heavy until I'm actually out there, so. Food. Stairs. Oops. Come on. Oh yeah. I can't even eat it, can I? It's too heavy. I can eat that one. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that too with Chairman Mao and seen his face, yeah, with his apology. Loser. Apologizing to China. Kiwi not on anymore? Oh, dang, it's already 1:30. Oh, well, it being that late already, and I have to start getting into a better schedule. I know it was a very no action this stream, but I don't think I should go out and start killing people this late at night. Yeah, I just don't see him on the map. Last I saw it looked like he was right over in here. There's another Hummer there. 180 there. Hummer no key. He's lost his hat. Oh no. Which reminds me, my hat. Where did I put it? My whistle hat. I don't think I saw it. Has to be here somewhere. This is right where I died. And then my body got moved to here. Want this trooper hat? Sure, we can make a deal. You just need to find me my pink cowboy hat. I came in, I dumped everything down right on the ground right here, so if I did have it, should have been right here. I don't see it pop up that he's dead. Oh gosh. Yeah. They're just greedy. But my book is on the ground, isn't it? Yep, I need that. And the other thing is my respirator. Good thing I have another respirator somewhere. There's filters in case I need a filter. Where is it? And yeah, not if it's the perfect recliner, but the ass groove's just right. Nice leather couch for 40 bucks at auction. Here, cat, here's the hat on the ground. Okay, do I have any other cool hats? Yep, it was your grandpa's. You can't replace that. Very true. He respawned in a house with a lot of Zeds, but they got him. He must be not on this server right now. Client. Oh, here, let's go. Go like this, we'll see. Players. Yeah, he's not on right now. So I'm not sure if he's trying out a different server. A $2,000 recliner. That's a nice recliner. Yeah. Large and comfy. Yeah. I bet it is. If it's $2,000, I bet it's a very comfy Kleiner. You do get what you pay for. And your grandpa wanted some good comfort. Sure, he did. He did a lot of sitting and checking to find that perfect one. Yeah, it's not hers to burn. Very true. That's a lot of BS. Burn it to get it out of the way. Jesus. That really sucks. My dad did something not probably as bad, but it still hurt. It was I didn't give, but I let them use my Nintendo, Super Nintendo, original PlayStation, Nintendo 64, like all the old systems, with like a big duffel bag full of games. Like, I was, like 50 Nintendo games, like 20, 30 Super Nintendo games. It was just a ton of games. And he got the PlayStation 2 or something, and for the kids for Christmas one year, and he ended up selling all of my stuff. Not giving it back to me, not saying they're done with it. No, he just sold it. And it's like some of those games were like now like over $100. It was like all the original Final Fantasies, all the Dragon Warriors 1, 2, and 3. It was a lot of rare titles. And the gold Zelda and the gold Zelda 2 as well. And so I was like, son of a. Suikoden 2 and sold it online. Oh. Yeah. Like the original Phantasy Star, I think, is another one that was up there.
2:30 a.m. here on them crashing. I did clear out all those sticks, twigs, and everything else.
Oh, super cool. Yep. I know it creates a mess in Kiwi. When we did it on the last server wipe, I cut down a whole bunch of trees. I crashed his game. And it took a while to get everything picked up so he could actually log into the game again.
I hear you. So the only thing I have left to do is go pick up all the logs, but I also dug furrows through the whole thing to make it a visual highway.
Oh, and maybe tomorrow I might drive down the little road with my other Hummer with trailer, and it can probably hold a lot of logs.
So Kiwi said that he needed a ride to go pick up another Hummer, and then also we got like 6 broken down Hummers in this property. Is there any way to put those together to make one running?
Yeah, Street is our mechanic, so I would talk to him.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a few days.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Otherwise, I think Nadka has mechanics up a bit too, but I have no mechanics, so I can't do nothing.
Yeah. So maybe in the next day or two, maybe we can get Kiwi a ride up to go get that other Hummer.
Yep, that'd probably be a good deal.
If actually all 3 of us can go for the ride or something, and then I can just tag along and learn how to kill properly.
Yep, and there may be a spot where he knows where there's two different Hummers. He can drop us both off at different ones or something, you know.
Oh, that would be cool. Then we'd have an extra backup. Yeah.
Yep, we'll have to
Alright,
talk
well-
to Kiwi tomorrow when he's back on.
Yeah. I see Vicky typed that Kiwi died.
Yeah, I think he's doing a different server right now, trying out something else for the rest of the night. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, have a great
Night,
sleep.
bro.
Don't forget to turn off your game.
Yeah.
Don't pull a
Yeah.
me. Oh, ouch. That's a dick stepdad. And oh, the GameCube is one thing, but the class ring, that's just some bullshit. But still, you know, why do you take things that aren't yours and pawn them or sell them? That's just, you know, dude needs a throat punch. There's a lot of crappy people out there, and you don't know they're crappy until they show their cards. Some of the crappiest people seem like the nicest people in the world, all the way up until the point when they, you know, just bend you over and F you in the A. A lot of kleptos. Ugh. Yep, I had the original Green Jello cassette tape and the original Green Jello CD before they got forced to change it to Green Jelly. And people stole it from me. I have no clue who did, but you know, those, I knew they were going to be worth money, so I, you know, once they got had to change their name, and so I kept them safe, but apparently not safe enough. But yeah, I think I need to try and get some sleep and break this cycle of waking up way too late, because I'm going to be having to use an alarm clock come Monday, Tuesday. So I'm going to call it quits here too. But tomorrow I might actually start my streams a little bit earlier and end a little bit earlier. So I'll probably try and throw a post on my Discord, which you can find in the description of this video. I believe I added it in. And also maybe do a YouTube post. We'll find out who took it. They're not going to be happy. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible. So sorry. But I want to thank everybody for watching me just read and reload, you know, magazines all night long. And for stopping in and watching the Death Stranding, which we'll be playing tomorrow as well. And I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, or middle of the day, whichever it is in your part of the world. And hope to see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Love you, Mom. Bye.